What's cracking? What's cracking? What's cracking? Just sending out the all the messages real quick. What up, Bluey? What's up, Bluey? Alright, I got one more. Let me just put it on IG stories. Yo, what's going down? Come join me and my boy Louis. We live. Come join us on YouTube. Let's go. Link right there. Hold on, Louis. Hold your horses, Louis. You want to say hi to the people, Louis? I was drinking a smoothie a minute ago. I still got some of the little pieces on my lip. Hold on. Hold up. Oh yeah, right there. And one on too. There we go. We're good, people. My bad. You know what I'm saying? I had to get presentable. What up, Toby? What up, Driver Thoughts? What up, Dwayne Allen? What's going down? How's everybody doing, man? Go ahead and prop this bottle up over here so I can see you guys' comments. Boom, boom, bada bing. Let me put the ashtray over here on this side. There we go. And then you guys, yeah, shout out to you, man. I'm gonna have to hit you up tomorrow. Here's one of our, I don't know if you guys have seen, but here's the new addition to the family right here. This is Louis V. He's a little gangster. He's a little gangster, you know what I'm saying? Just a super duper tiny, compact little Frenchie. This is my little guy. This is the new guy, the new addition to the family. He will be a future stud. You know, he's going to be swinging and banging. You know, he's going to be somebody's baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be multiple, you know, baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be all sorts of baby daddies up in that bitch. You know what I mean? He's going to have litter on litter up in his shit. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be slanging. He's going to be like, whoa, slanging them. You know what I'm saying? Busting nuts, sending them over through the mail. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gotta be there, and he gonna be having kids. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be A1. Anyways, yeah, this is the new little boy. Good smoking out the truck, watching the live gang shit. What up, Toby? Yeah, I'm about to roll up too, actually. Grab everything I need to roll up. Toby, you farted, bruh. Oh, bruh. Ooh. You stanky, bruh. You stanky. Stanky. All right, here. Sit in your bed, though. Get in your bed. Right there. Yep, lay in your bed. Good boy. Okay. Anyways, back to you guys. What up, Taylor? What up? Oh, and I got something to show you guys. So I got a new design for you. This is the new genuine stamp right here. This is that stamp of genuineness right here. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the new designs. This is a t-shirt. You'll be able to get this in hoodie form as well. But yeah, bruh, 100% genuine. It's real to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Got the High logo right there. That's the official High clothing logo right here, in various colors. This is just one of the colorways, but do it in black and white, this colorful way in white. But anyways, back to the design. We got 100% genuine. It's real to be yourself. And then right here, we got the definition of genuine. It says, and it's an adjective, truly what something is said to be. authentic. You dig what I'm saying? That's that gang shit right here. You know what I'm saying? What up, Mr. Piff? What up, what up, what up? So yeah, so we got the new genuine stamp right here of approval. You dig what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys can see that right there. We got that stamp of approval, that genuine. We got this both in black and in the Wizite. These ones aren't on the website yet, so be on the lookout. But if you are in Colorado, in Pueblo, Colorado, by chance, on the 25th for the Mile High Bully Expo, we will be there with merch, baby. We will be there selling merch, pushing merch, doing our thing. Shout out to Mr. Piff too, man, for becoming a member. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, take advantage of, you know, some of these new merch. You know, there's new merch. And then we got this one right here. So this is the Intelligent Mind design, but it's in word art, so it might be a little hard for you guys to see. But it's the Intelligent Mind design with word art. So it basically has the 4 core words of high, so honest, intelligent, genuine, humble, all making up the actual art in the shirt. I have a black one that I could grab in a minute, and you guys could probably see it a little bit better. But it's a super tight shirt, bro. Super duper dope. This one's a front with the sleeve, and then we got the high t-shirt. So this one, it has the high logo right on the front. Got it right on the front, but then on the back, it actually has honest, intelligent, genuine, humble, really big on the back. That's what this one looks like. And I'll have some pictures up too. We'll be taking some pictures and shit. And then we obviously, of course, got the honest heart, the Intelligent Mind designs. Gang, gang, gang. You dig what I'm saying? We out here. You know what I'm saying? And everything's all bagged up and official. This is how you will receive your bag. You know what I'm saying? If that's how it goes down. It's my birthday, and I'll support you if I want to. Oh, yeah? Shout out to you, Sean. I'm going to send you a little care package, bro. I'm going to send you a shirt, bro. So let me know what your size is, Sean. Happy birthday to you, dog. I'm going to definitely hit you up tomorrow for sure then. I'm going to have to get your size and send you out a shirt, bro. But yeah, if anybody else wants a size, you can always go to the website actually, I don't even think it's in this link. But on my Facebook and IG, it's in my link, in my bio or whatever. And then, like I said, if there are certain designs you're looking for, like the genuine stamp, that one is not officially on the website yet. This is all inventory for the convention that we're vending at or whatever, the Mile High Bully Show. So yeah, that's what all this is for, but I wanted to show you guys because that's exactly how it comes to you. You will get it all nice and packaged up. You know what I'm saying? All nice, all beautiful. This is that Intelligent Mind design right here, baby. This shit is fire. All right, for sure, Sean. I'm going to have to get I got to get some 3X. I don't think I have any 3Xs on hand, but we'll definitely, I got you, bro. I got you, dog. All right. Before we jump into this, though, we got to give a big shout out to all the members of the channel real quick. Shout out to Mr. Piff because he just joined the membership. You know what I'm saying? So his name is not going to officially be up here on just yet unless I did like a full refresh and all that nonsense. And then I got to sit there and go back through all. Shout out to Mr. Piff. His name will be officially on this actual list next live, but he is a member. As you guys see in the comments, he just became one. So shout out to him. We got Mr. Piff. We got Trey420, who's a member again. We got Funny Farm, who's a member again. Holla Girl, Mama Dukes, Epic Service, Misty Summers, Nick, Sam, Nene, Holla Boy, Robin Lynn, Amy, Northern Downpour, Karen, Taylor, Shauna, Driver Thoughts, Dave, Happy Chick, Wild Turkey, Jamal, Ryan Parks, Keith, Kenneth, Diesel, Creatively Insane, Aaron Nugget, My Hood Life, and Gary Willis. Gang, 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 gang. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to all those amazing people, bro. Without you guys, there is no me. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to join these amazing individuals and becoming a member, think about hitting that join button down below. If you don't see the join button, it's because you have yet to hit the subscribe button, and you need to first subscribe, and then you can join. Gang. You know what I'm saying? Gang. Anyways, man. All right, let's get into this shit. We got a Nuke's top 5 scary videos, top 10, or top scary, Nuke's top 5. 10 scary ghost videos, or you a big baby? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Talking that shit. That's, you know, Nuke's talking that shit. Let's go. Shut up, Louie. Quiet back there. Let me grab Louie real quick. What are you doing? Oh, you just laying down? All right, well, that's fine. But be quiet, boy. Be quiet.
Family ties. Popular Japanese paranormal investigators Hiro and Tomo from the YouTube channel Omegatoki Film are contacted by one of their viewers about a house with a horrifying history. The former occupants of the house were at one time a happy family. A man, his wife, and their daughter. Their happy life eventually turned to tragedy. Over the years, the couple's daughter began to develop a severe mental disorder. And one night, she tragically took her own life in her bedroom. The girl's mother and father were absolutely devastated by the violent passing of their daughter. Overcome by grief, the couple also took their own lives, right in the same bedroom where their daughter had passed away.
Damn.
This tragic case shocked the community, and the house has remained empty ever since.
Hold up 1 second. My dog just shit on the floor. Well, on his little poop pad, but let me clean it up real quick because I don't want to smell it. Watch out, boy. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Hold on, my bad. I gotta put another one down for him. Ugh, my bad. Hey, shout out to Driver Thoughts. He upgraded to the highest member. You dig what I'm saying? That's that gang shit, man. Shout out to my dog, Sean. But yeah, if you're wondering why I'm letting my dog, the puppy, shit in the house, is because I live on the 3rd floor and he's not fully vaccinated for me to take. Well, the 3rd floor is really irrelevant. It's really because he's not fully vaccinated. So it would be really irresponsible of me as a pet parent and pet owner to put a non-fully vaccinated dog onto some nasty grass that a bunch of dogs have, piss and shit on and potentially get him sick. So poop and piss pads is what it is. Not because I want to fucking have him pissing and shit in my house, but because it's necessary for his health. And he's actually very smart, and he actually pisses and shits on the little pads. So it's not that big of a deal. Easy cleanup, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, back to the scheduled program. Just wanted to let anybody know who was curious, like, why are you just letting him shit in your house? Because he's just not fully vaccinated to start like the actual process of potty training outside. So that's why.
Eventually, the home was inherited by a relative, a man who wishes to only be referred to as Tajima. Tajima claims he's experienced unnerving paranormal events every time he visits the
Mr.
house.
Pay It Forward.
The activity has become so extreme that he's reluctant to even return
I like
there.
Mr. Piff way more.
So the owner Tajima
Mr.
reaches
Piff
out
is
to the
way
Omagatoki
tighter.
film team, who agreed to investigate the
Hope you've been doing
tragic
good,
alleged
player.
haunting. First, the
you've
Omagatoki
been
team
saying that
asked
shit
the owner
for
to
the
give them a tour
comments.
of the
My bad,
house
bro.
and show them the bedroom where the family took their own lives.
That would be crazy. Could you stay in a house where your family like committed like the ultimate crime or like sin against humanity? You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't do it. I wouldn't want to do it. I'm just saying.
Long after they enter, the guy has experienced something chilling.
やっぱりあの部屋に入るの抵抗が大きいですか？
そうですね、あんまり入りたくはない。
先ほどお話聞いたその捨てなくなってたっていうのもあの階段登った先なんですよね。
この事故が起きてから数回しか行ってないですね。
確かにそんな事故をね見てしまったとなったらなかなか厳しい。
じゃあさ、あの階段を登った先、こう一気に空気が変わる可能性がある。
Oh, hell no.
ちょっと待って、聞こえた？
待って、どなたがいらっしゃるわけじゃないですよね。
Nope. This is when I would have pissed on myself as I was running out the door. Just saying.
どなたもいらっしゃらないですよね。
いや。普通に声じゃない。だってはっきりだよね。
もう本当にこういう感じっていうことですか？
はい。
A spine-chilling moan can be heard from somewhere inside the house, freaking out both the owner and the investigators.
変わる可能性がある。
Yeah, bro, I would have been out. I would have hightailed it out of there. There's
Tajima
no way.
explains that this sort of supernatural activity occurs so often that both he and a friend have actually captured terrifying video footage around the home. The following video was recorded by Tajima.
Keep all that shit.
someone can be seen waving at Tajima
what
from
are you
inside the
doing?
daughter's bedroom on the second floor, even though no one is inside the house. Cut to another nighttime visit, and Tajima's friend captures something on the bedroom stairs that might even be more disturbing.
Why have they not just sold this house?
Tajima's friend begins to record when he hears the unexplained sound of something banging against the glass door. He films the stairs leading to the daughter's room, and his blood runs cold as he sees a small, pale foot stepping down the top of the stairs. So, back to the Omagatoki investigation of the house. The owner leaves the premises, and Tomo and Hiro begin to check out the home. Tomo monitors the investigation from outside the house as
you know, like, is it like against like the culture of certain, well, is it like against like certain cultures, like rules or whatever? I mean, I guess it could be religion too. I guess let's just broaden it up and say, is it against certain cultures or religions to like sell a haunted house, like knowingly, like selling it and knowing that it's haunted? Like, because and the only reason I ask this is because why is it that so many people decide to stay in haunted houses, bro? Like, I get it if you're in a renting situation, but like, there's a lot of times where we hear about people just flat out either one acquiring and like buying haunted houses just because they wanted to, but we hear far too many people just owning houses or condos or whatever that turn out to be haunted, but none of them motherfuckers just sell it. I mean, every so often we hear them sell it, but like majority of them just like they stick this shit out. Why? Like, what is the rationale behind that?
Hiro explores the house all alone. Hiro suddenly begins to hear strange sounds coming from downstairs. Gathering his courage, he heads down to investigate. And what happens next is truly disturbing.
ちょっと待って。このうめき声みたいなの聞こえてるのかな。明らかに2階の方からうめき声みたいなの聞こえてますけど。びっくりした。今ちょっと神経が高ぶってるっていうのも原因としてあると思います。ここに住まれてる方ですか？ここに住んでいた家族ですか？今もいますか？この声は誰のものですか？娘さんですか？叫び声で何か伝えようとしてますか？
Another terrifying moan can be heard from somewhere within the house, but Hiro can't find the source. So eventually Hiro heads back upstairs and enters the bedroom where all three family members took their own lives.
Damn.
That's when he captures something that is pure nightmare fuel.
電気消えてるな。
You out, Sean? For sure. I'll hit you up tomorrow, man. Happy birthday to you too, bro.
もう充電切れしたのかな。
Did somebody set that
録
up?
音と思ってるな。
Oh, that was their
い
camera.
やそんな長い充電切れるほどやってないんですけどね。
What appears to be a tuft of long dark hair can be seen creepily sliding along the floor and just out of sight. Hiro doesn't even notice the chilling event until he looks back at his footage later. He goes back to check the area, but there's nothing there. So what then?
That shit look
is
like a
this?
shadow.
Let me know what you think.
I'm sorry, I don't think.
You can watch this entire
What up,
three-part
Dave? That's just
investigation
like
with
that.
even more spooky moments over on the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film. A cry for help.
Look,
TikTok user Ali McDaniel from Raleigh, North Carolina says that he just returned from a fishing trip when he heard something odd coming from a nearby public toilet. Perhaps the sound of a screeching animal. He pulls out his phone and moves closer to film the odd sound.
what?
But it turns out it's not the sound of an animal at all.
Yo, what the?
Bruh.
What the?
Nah, player. Come on, brother. Come on, bruh. You a brother from another mother. You got dreads and everything. Nigga, we do not hear things like that and go investigate. Okay? That is not a part of the nigga handbook 101. You know what I'm saying? That's just not what that was not included. Being curious when hearing odd sounds and screaming what sounded like white women is not something that we go and investigate, okay? We are not the motherfucking Ghostbusters. We are not the motherfucking the mystery team and shit. We do not have a mystery machine, okay? Louis, shut your ass up. What the fuck are you doing back there? Oh, yeah? That's how you live in your life? That's how you live in your life? On your back? Oh, you playing with your tennis ball that you dragged from under the couch. Okay, I got you. He's funny. But fuck that. This is not in the handbook of, how like what we do, brother. This is not it. That's not it.
There's nobody in here.
You better take your ass on home. What up, big boss? It's my guy.
Yo!
A woman can be heard screaming desperately for help from inside the public restroom. But when Ali goes inside
shout out
and
to Big
checks,
Foss. A bunch of birthdays today. It was my dog Driver Thought's birthday today. Shout out to Sean. It's Big Foss's birthday today. Shout out to Big Foss. Happy birthday to you, player, pimpin' partner, player. You dig? Hit me up, Big Foss. Hit me up on IG, bro. I need to holler at you. Hit me up on IG, bro.
realizes that there's no one
Or
there.
Facebook, whichever one. But hit me
Shocked
up.
by the experience, he posts his video to TikTok, and many concerned viewers believe that he might have caught a spirit, or possibly even a skinwalker.
Nigga, you caught something.
What do you think?
Yo, what the?
I'm not going to look in there, bro. You got me fucked up. Hell no. I hear some shit
Phantom
like that. and I'm
favor.
like,
Security guard Freddie works at a busy construction site
I
in
might
Texas.
yell and be like, "Yikes."
He says that during a night shift, a construction worker named Jose needed help moving a giant heavy wooden cable reel. Jose is relieved when a fellow worker who he's never met suddenly offers to help him out. After they move the heavy cable reel, Jose looks back over to thank the young man. But he's disappeared.
hell yeah, that shit's tight. I was talking about Mr. Piff's comment, not the video. You know I don't like ghosts. Y'all know I don't fuck around with ghosts. Oh, he's trying to figure out why that shit was moving like that. Louis, stop it. Knock it off, boy. See, that's when you just leave. That's when you just leave.
Jose reports what happened to the security guard, Freddie, and to his foreman. But they tell Jose that he was the only worker on duty that night. He was completely alone on the job site. So as a matter of site security, they check the
that.
CCTV footage, and they're shocked by what they find. And this is where things
Hell
get
no.
really weird because Jose spots a photo on the wall inside the office and recognizes the man in the picture as the man who helped him out that night. Security guard Freddy and Jose's foreman are chilled to their core. Because you see, the man Jose points out in the photo passed away over 7 years ago. The man's name was Alan Lopez, and back in 2015, when he was only 21 years old, he was hit by a truck on the job site and passed away almost instantly.
Damn.
Security guard Freddy decides to post the bizarre footage on TikTok, but after receiving some backlash, he decides to actually show just how difficult it is to move one of the heavy wooden cable reels.
I mean, if you got it on a hill, though, that shit would roll.
Even if you pushed it hard enough, it's not rolling that far, and it's coming back.
So could it be that Jose received help from the ghost of Alan Lopez, whose spirit is still wandering the job site? Let me know down in the comments. Scared to death. Paranormal investigators Sergey, Nastya, and Igor from the YouTube channel Toppy set out to explore a recently abandoned funeral home and morgue somewhere in Russia. Locals claim that the funeral home is haunted by multiple ghosts, presumably the spirits of the deceased who have passed through its halls on the way to the other side. Late into the night, the group decides to split up to explore. It does not go well. Against her better judgment, Nastya agrees to sit all up.
If I ever go fucking ghost hunting, I'm not splitting up from the group. We're not splitting up. That's not an option.
In total darkness in the funeral home chapel. Nastya can't see anything, but as a static IR camera records, we can see her start to get a bit freaked out.
У меня сердце начинает биться еще быстрее. Здесь очень жутко. Я вижу только красные лампочки от камеры. И стараюсь больше ничего не думать, кроме этого.
Now what happens next is absolutely terrifying.
What up, Anthony? Appreciate you.
Nastya can't see a thing, but a crucifix suddenly falls off a table nearby. But most horrifying of all, the coffin behind her moves by itself. In the dark, Nastya has no idea what the sounds are, but nevertheless, the noises scare her enough that she decides to just get out of there.
Yeah. I would have ran.
After Nastya leaves, the static camera continues to record, and what it captures is like something right out of a horror movie.
Black mass. Rising from that shit. What the fuck? Got you, bitch. Get out of my house.
A dark shape appears on top of the coffin and then slowly floats up towards the ceiling before disappearing into thin air. The Toppy team has no idea what this bizarre shape could be. So could it be that the abandoned funeral home is haunted? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Toppy. Just over your shoulder. This next video is a bit of a mystery as it was posted nearly 13 years ago to an anonymous YouTube channel called LeBron Who 422. The video description says that the channel owner and his two friends were hanging out in the basement of their shared home for the very last time before moving out. They're recording a few videos to remember their time at their old home when things take a terrifying turn.
Melissa, what are you doing?
Dude, come on, man. I just lost like 50 bucks in cards.
You can get over it.
I know. I'm gonna just have to...
Becca, what are you doing over there?
I think I found a mouse in here somewhere. Are you serious?
Dude.
Stop.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on.
Dude, I'm not standing with a mouse. Turn the lights on. I'm not standing with a mouse.
I'll do it.
I can't see anything.
There's no mouse in here.
There's something in there.
There's not.
Did you get it?
There was something behind his ass.
I'm doing something. Did you get the mouse trap?
Yeah. Mouse is doing anything. Not whatever.
Did you see it? Someone or something can be seen standing behind one of the friends just inside the basement storage area. But when they go inside and turn on the light, there's nothing there. So did the group of friends accidentally capture evidence of the paranormal inside their basement? Or
He's biting my toes.
Just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The thing downstairs. Sophia says that she's been experiencing bizarre supernatural activity in her home in Argentina. She's home alone one night when she starts to hear strange sounds coming from downstairs. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
Bruh.
Hola, gente.
Bruh.
¿Todo ese ruido ese? Poco estoy haciendo compañía hoy, pero yo estoy sola. Todo el día se escucha un ruido de abajo. Y la verdad que no sé. Ay, la concha, el olor a algo ahí. Sora. Sora, subí.
What the fuck is that?
Ay, no, Dios santo.
What the fuck is that?
Sophia sees an ominous dark figure at the bottom of the staircase, slowly reaching out towards her. But Sophia is not having it. She rushes down to protect her dog and cat, who are both downstairs. But the hands disappear and there's nothing there. Only her two visibly upset pets. So could this be something supernatural?
She's a gangster, bruh. She said, oh yeah? You want the shit? And ran after this nigga like, no thank you.
Or is it just another TikTok hoax? You decide. The Night Visitor. Nukestop 5 subreddit poster VegetableSoft2865 says that in the middle of the night, her 2-year-old son woke up and got out of bed. She put him back down and then decided to check her baby camera to see what might have disturbed him. What she found was truly shocking. Did you see it? Something seems to be touching or moving the child's ear as he tries to sleep. The movement is so aggressive that it actually wakes the little boy up, and he grabs at his ear and then looks around to see who or what was touching him. Redditor VegetableSoft2865 says that her son has never been able to move his ears on his own, especially not the top of his ear, and she believes that something paranormal could be in her home. But, as always, let me know what you think. Lights out. Reddit user ComCap7292 says that for a while now, she's been seeing strange shadow figures in her home. But she's always wondered if it was just her imagination. So as a test, she decides to set up a laser light grid in her hallway and sets a camera to record each night. Late one night as she's watching TV in bed, something happens that is absolutely chilling.
Oh shit. She's seen it too.
Shadow suddenly blocks out the lights from the laser grid. Then just as the mysterious shadow disappears, the bedroom TV starts to glitch out.
Oh, damn, I didn't even see the TV. I was so
Now, the Reddit
focused
user
on the
claims
laser
that
grid.
no one was in the hallway at the time of this recording, and she says that she has no idea what this strange shadow could be. Shadow of doubt. Late one afternoon in Spain, TikTok user Les spots the shadow of a pigeon perched just outside her second floor window. She decides to record a funny video of her scaring the bird away. But when she approaches the window, things take a very odd turn.
Hay algo ahí y no sé qué es. ¿Hola? ¿Qué es eso?
A shadow can be seen through the blinds, but when Les lifts the curtain, there
Bro, that shit was kind of creepy.
is
I ain't
no
gonna
pigeon,
lie.
or anything else for that matter. But the shadow remains, and then just suddenly
Walks
moves away.
Like, walked away.
Les, who has never posted any other supernatural video, is baffled by the incident. She says that she doesn't really believe in the supernatural, but also she says she has no clue what the odd shadow could have been. So is this something paranormal, or just an odd trick of the light?
Definitely
The dark
something paranormal.
passenger. Very early one morning, a bus driver from Punggol, Singapore is getting ready to start his shift when he looks at the bus's CCTV camera and spots what looks like a person sitting in the bus's upper deck, which should be empty.
Pagi dah buat seram lah. Ni boleh ada orang kat atas kan? Sial kan, tak ada orang kan?
Damn.
Berderau darah aku lah. Lelaki betul lah. Aku kuat jeritkan dia suruh turun tadi kat dekat tempat turun orang. Nak bawa dia ke sini. Khemah betul lah.
When the bus driver goes upstairs to investigate, the strange figure he spotted on the bus's CCTV is not there. The seats are all empty. So did the bus driver capture a paranormal event on camera? Or
like it.
what do you think is going on here? I leave it up to you to decide. Thank you so much for watching. I'm still working out scheduling and a new editor and all sorts of stuff. So please subscribe and hit the little notification bell so that you never miss a video. Hopefully, I'll see you back here again next time.
See you back here again next time. Louis, why are you being like that, Louis? Why you got so much energy, little guy? Say hello to Louis. He's a little Frenchie. He's a little butt. Just a little butt head right here. He got so much energy. Look at him. He's just looking around like, what can I get into? What can I get into? Yeah, what can you get into? You can't get into nothing. You can't get into nothing, boy. You can't get into nothing. He's a future stud dog. He's a future breeder dog. What are you doing? You're a good boy, huh? He's just such a little puppy right now, though. He's just such a little puppy right now. Biting on everything. He's just chewing on my freaking toes for no reason. Like, really, bro? Alright, hold on. Where's let's do let's see. I know Slapped Ham has a new one. Oh, you know what? Nukes has hold on, before we go to Slapped Ham, because Nukes is always fire. There's one more Nukes that we haven't done either. Right here. Let's do this one real quick. Appreciate it, David.
Tunnel vision. This next video was sent in to popular Japanese ghost hunting team, Clip Store, by a man who claims that the footage was recorded by his now deceased older brother. The man says that his brother was a big fan of the paranormal and often spent his free time exploring well-known ghost spots in Japan. So one day his brother decides to film an allegedly haunted tunnel somewhere in Fukuoka Prefecture, Japan. He has an encounter that is absolutely terrifying.
Yep, run. I don't even know why you in there, but run.
Did you see it? After the man hears a creepy, unexplained voice coming from right behind him, he quickly spins around to see an ominous dark figure standing right in front of him. A shadowy shape that had not been there only seconds before.
Leave.
Absolutely terrified, the man makes a run for it. But the story gets even weirder. Because a few weeks later, the man who recorded this video passed away in a freak accident. This horrifying video was found on the man's phone. It was the last video that he recorded before his death. So the clip store team tracks down the location, but they don't really find anything unusual during their investigation. So could it be that the man accidentally recorded real paranormal phenomena? And could this have somehow led to him losing his life in such a tragic way?
It didn't even look
Let me
the same.
know.
I don't know, that didn't look like the same place.
Paranormal investigators Jeff, Phil, and Mark from the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations recently investigated the notoriously haunted Viaduct Tavern in London. The viaduct has been around for hundreds of years and was built just a few yards away from the site of the infamous old Newgate prison, where thousands of criminals were executed. The tavern's third floor was once a brothel where a lady of the night named Kate tragically lost her life. With such a long and dark history, it's no wonder that over the years, landlords, workers, and even visitors have witnessed terrifying paranormal activity. Nevertheless, the tavern has become a very popular local historical pub. The Ghost Tech team sets up several static cameras and begin their investigation on the third floor, where most of the supernatural activity has been witnessed. It doesn't take long before the three investigators start to hear very strange sounds coming from the floor right above their heads.
Nope. Time to go.
Hello?
Hello?
I can hear you. I can hear you walking. There was a few footsteps on the floor above us. As I stand on the stairs to the fourth floor, I hear footsteps above me on the floorboards. Here is the audio taken from Static Cam 5, which is located up on the fourth floor.
Oh, that's enough for me to dip, bro.
The creepy sound of someone walking can be heard on the fourth floor of the Viaduct Tavern. The Ghost Tech team believes that they might be making contact with the spirit of Kate, the lady of the night that tragically passed away there long ago. Jeff, Phil, and Mark head up to the fourth floor to do a spirit box session. And what happens next is downright creepy.
If I knew your full name, I could look in the newspapers, the old newspapers, and find out what happened to the person that did that terrible thing to you. That's all I need from you, is your surname.
Your
So if I
surname.
hold this out,
Come and tell me.
Guys.
Come talk to me.
yeah,
Yeah.
caught? Something's in that room. It just went past the window and I've got it on film. Something went across that window. Kate?
While asking questions, Jeff captures a dark figure quickly moving in front of a window, not once, but twice. Jeff immediately alerts the team of what he's captured, but they can't find any explanation for the bizarre encounter. And that isn't the only time the team captures something unexplainable that night. Back on the third floor, the three investigators begin to hear strange disembodied voices. And then this happens.
There you go. That's what I was hearing downstairs.
Kate, tell me your name, your full name. We can find out. Find out what happened to you and whether the person that did it was caught and punished.
Oh, shit. Buddy got touched.
Hey there! There was someone stood by me.
Okay.
There's someone stood right by me then. Oh, hang on a minute. That is the clearest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, calm down.
Mark nearly jumps out of his skin as he sees someone standing right next to him. But when they look, there's no one there. However, when the ghost team reviews their recorded footage later, they realize that Mark actually did capture what he saw on camera. Now, it can only be seen for a split second when slowing down the footage, but as Mark spins around, the unexplained face of someone can be seen standing right next to him. So could this be the ghost of Kate, the lady of the night who tragically lost her life inside the tavern? Or could it be the spirits of prisoners who were executed where the tavern now stands? You decide. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations. Encanto. Ghost hunter Idol from the YouTube channel Ghost23 sets out to explore a remote waterfall in the middle of nowhere and surrounded by tall mountains. Idol has been told that the waterfall is haunted by an environmental spirit known as an Encanto, a mythical being that has the ability to appear in human form. Idol is completely alone as he makes the difficult climb up the waterfall with nothing but a camera. The sun is setting fast, and with very little daylight left, Idol captures something truly chilling.
There's somebody standing on the rocks.
Wow. Wow. Oh, sino ka po? Sino ka? Sino ka? Sino ka? Sino ka?
Where did she go? Where could she have went?
Hello? Sino yung nagpapakita dito?
Too curious for my liking.
A mysterious figure appears to be watching Idol as he's exploring and recording footage of the waterfall.
Mind my business.
The person then just walks away, disappearing into thin air. Now, there is nowhere for this figure to have disappeared to, as there is a steep drop below and a tall, unclimbable cliff above. Idol is baffled and confused by what he just saw and can't find anywhere that the mysterious being could have went. It's almost as if it walked right into the waterfalls surrounding the mountain. So could this be the Encanto that is said to appear at the waterfall? Or something else? Tell me what you think.
Some shit that I would
A cry for help. This next video is a bit of a mystery, as it was reposted to TikTok without a source or information. The video shows CCTV footage of a young girl as she walks around her home. What happens next is like something from a nightmare.
What the hell?
Lights suddenly begin to flicker, startling the young girl as she rushes for the door. But the door won't open. As she slams on the doorway, crying out for help, an
Burn that shit to the ground.
dark shape can be seen slowly moving towards her. One dark edge reaching out, almost like an arm ready to grab her. That's when someone, presumably her brother, comes to her rescue and opens the door for her to escape. Now, without a source, we'll probably never know what happened here. So, I ask you, is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Oh no.
You
Fuck that
decide.
shit.
Off the rails.
Right, my Lambo.
Stephen
keys
Kerner is out on a drive through the
here.
countryside of
Facts.
Minnesota when he spots something very odd.
Oh boy. What, well, that ain't good. Don't know who's running that, but, I mean, yeah, okay.
Oh shit.
A small empty train car with an empty caboose slowly moves along the track, even though no one is driving it. Stephen is a little confused by what he just witnessed, but he just shrugs it off and drives
Right,
away.
mind your business.
But
player.
after posting his bizarre
Mind your
encounter on
business.
TikTok,
This is the best example of just mind your business. Like you was doing something, you know, whoever's driving this damn cart, they're doing something. Like y'all both got places you trying to be. I'm gonna mind my business. Go about your day, Ghost Man. Go about your day.
someone
Ghost Man.
spots something that Stephen didn't see.
Running that, but, I mean, yeah, okay.
Please tell me I'm not the only one who saw that. This thing, right here. What the f is that?
Viewers are freaked out when they see an odd pale figure seemingly hanging out of
Like
the
a
back of the
golem.
train. Many believe the tiny locomotive to be a ghost train. And some believe that the train might be haunted by a spirit. And others just think it's a very odd occurrence paired with pareidolia. But what do you think this is?
I have no idea.
Let me know
But I'm
down
gonna
in the
mind my business.
comments.
That's what I'm gonna do.
A rough
Mind my
ride.
motherfucking business.
TikTok user Jose Castillo and his friends often mountain bike after work on some wooded trails near the city of Oaxaca, Mexico. One evening after dark, Jose and his friends go out on a trail that they've taken many times before. This time, things take a terrifying turn. Jose's GoPro camera is recording when something happens that still gives him
Google's mountain
chills
biking
to
at
this day. Did you see it? Someone or something appears out of nowhere, and Jose barely manages to swerve around it. When slowed down and paused, the figure appears to be cloaked, wearing a veil that's translucent enough that you can see what looks like a face.
Who
A
does shit
very
like this, bro?
disturbing face.
Let's go melt
Many
like
viewers
that.
of Jose's TikTok believe that he captured the infamous weeping woman, La Llorona, a vengeful spirit of Mexican lore that mourns the loss of her children. But what do you think this
I thought La Llorona
is?
only went around.
Let me
It
know.
was around lakes.
Exploration
drowned her
gone
kids, right?
wrong. Two friends decide to explore an abandoned industrial park at an undisclosed location in China. The site has been abandoned for over 3 years, and most of the entrances have been locked shut to prevent intruders and squatters. But this doesn't stop the two explorers as they manage to find a way inside.
Okay.
I'm about to get kidnapped.
They start to explore the construction floor by floor. That's when they spot something absolutely unnerving.
What the?
It was a fucking kid.
Did you see it?
Yeah. It was a
Someone
kid.
appears to be sitting on a chair inside one of the empty offices. The cameraman calls out to his friend and they quickly turn back and check out the room.
What the?
But there's no one there.
What the fuck is that?
What the?
So did they accidentally capture a paranormal event? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Unwanted
Right, for sure,
guest.
just gone.
In this next creepy video, two police officers are alerted by an Airbnb homeowner who suspects someone has broken into her house.
How's it going? What seems to be the problem?
I left for a while to go shopping, and when I came home, the door was open. I think somebody broke in.
The homeowner says the house should be empty, but is worried that an intruder might be inside. The two officers make their way into the house as their body cameras record the entire incident.
Police! If anyone's here, make yourself known.
How crazy would it be if like the police just like, doo-doo, it's police, and all of a sudden just one of them just goes flying out the door, bro? That'd be nuts.
One of the officers is checking out the downstairs bedroom, and this is when things start to get weird.
That would have scared me. If I was in that dark ass room by myself, all of a sudden your radio going off. Oh.
Anyone inside?
A loud bang can be heard, and at the same time, strange interference
Bro.
comes through the room.
That cop didn't even try to sit there and figure out the explanation. He didn't go in that bathroom to look at shit else. He flashed his flashlight in that motherfucker and said, nope. And walked smooth the fuck out that room, bro.
The
I like
officer
that
now
cop
heads
style.
upstairs, and his
That
body
style,
cam
he
starts
said,
to
"Fuck
experience
that, bro."
strange video glitches. What happens next is downright chilling.
Police! Anyone inside, make yourself known.
They're about to just go out like, all right, we checked your house. You ain't got no people in there, bitch, but you got ghosts, okay? We don't handle ghosts. Cops don't arrest ghosts. You know what I'm saying? That's out of their jurisdiction. Bro. It's like this motherfucker's playing with this dude, bro. The ghosts are playing with these cops, bro. Like, what are you gonna do? Huh? What are you gonna do with that police issued 9mm or 45, whichever one you are, 38, whatever one you got, depending on the city and the state you're in. Yeah, bro, fuck that. I'm out, bitch. You ain't got nobody in your house. It's just haunted. Bro. Get the fuck out of there, cop. Get out. You know what time it is. Holy. Yeah, fuck that. I'd have been gone.
Yeah, we're good. Now, understandably, this police officer is done with this.
He don't know what to say. He said his upstairs good. Yeah, we're good. Fuck that. I don't want to investigate any further. Yes, sir. Upstairs is clear.
Two doors open on their own without explanation, and when the officer is about to go downstairs, the loud sound of charging footsteps or stomping can be heard right behind him. He swings around, but again, no one there.
He was ready to.
This footage was later released as the officer claimed to have experienced paranormal activity while inside the house. So just what do you think is going on here? Is this Airbnb haunted? Let me know down in the comments.
Hell yeah.
An odd intruder.
That's some bullshit.
A woman in Jamaica steps outside to retrieve something from her car, but she doesn't know that an absolutely chilling event is about to occur. As the woman exits her house and walks towards her car, we can see some strange translucent shape charge out of the woods near her house and run right inside the front door. Now, whatever this is does not seem to be any kind of compression glitch. The woman in the video is perfectly clear, and also the figure approaches the light and still remains an odd, indistinguishable mist. But is it supernatural? And if not, just what is this?
I would have caught some shit like that on my camera. I'm moving. Like, we're moving.
Boys, I leave it up to you to decide. Jerry. After 3 years of living a happy, peaceful life in their apartment in the United Arab Emirates, Zart, his wife, and son suddenly begin to experience terrifying, unexplained activity.
Holy. That little kid was terrified. His ass climbed up on the couch and everything.
It's coming from the cupboard. Could you please drop?
Besides hearing knocking, banging, and scratching, the family has a truly bizarre scare when one day they inexplicably find maggots all over their apartment.
What?
बच्चा तुमको देख के सीखता है ड्रामा मत करो
Zark explains that he's a skeptic, but that he's become increasingly more alarmed by his son's unusual behavior. The young boy claims he sees someone named, quote, Jerry, and that Jerry isn't always friendly. Zark and his wife don't believe the boy at first, but when one day he complains about Jerry again, they decide to check their CCTV camera and are shocked by what they find.
Oh, shit.
Mommy, Jenny chocolate me. Jenny, I can't see the book moving. Yeah.
Needless to say, Zark and his wife now believe that Jerry might be something real after all. And whatever this presence is, it seems to become increasingly more aggressive.
My shit. He said, fuck Jerry, bro. Mom, do something about this shit. Oh, Jerry's playing with the fucking chemicals under the cabinet now? Oh, Jerry, come on, bro. You can't be up here breaking my shit now. Oh, Jerry's pissed.
पूरा सामान गिरा हुआ है
Jerry's pissed.
Yeah.
He threw everything on the floor.
Objects around the house are moved and thrown, but nothing compares to what happens on another night while the family is fast asleep in bed. Zark is suddenly woken up by the unexplained sound of running water.
They trying to flood your shit or what? Jerry's a dick. Yeah, you need to evict Jerry. He's out here riding scooters in the house. Turning on the fucking faucets. Hold on, we go back. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, my bad. this little motherfucker's in here trying to burn their house down, bro. Electrical fires or something.
Zark hears the sound of running water and discovers that both the faucet in the kitchen and the bathroom have mysteriously turned on by themselves. Zark then hears loud banging and the sound of someone running. He then captures a strange, small, smoke-like figure moving right in front of him. Zark is freaked out by what he has just experienced, so he checks his CCTV footage to see if anything else was captured that night. When he rewinds his footage back to just before the running water woke him, he is shocked by what his CCTV captured.
Running up the fucking bills and shit. Does look like it walks across, or like alongside it, just pulling it along. That is the tiniest little apartment, though. I'm not gonna lie. Whoa. So Jerry's a old man.
A tall, translucent figure can be seen walking right beside a scooter that seems to move across the floor. Zark is now convinced that his apartment is haunted by something that he can't explain. Could this presence be what his son calls Jerry? Let me know what you think. You can follow Zark's
Jerry's an ass. He's over here torturing a little kid and shit, throwing his coloring book and oh man, fuck Jerry, bro. Jerry's a dick. I ain't gonna lie. We ain't about to sit here and sugarcoat it. Jerry's an asshole. Jerry is an asshole. Jerry don't pay no motherfucking bills. Oh, you know what we can end this night off with? Let's end this night off with a Mr. Ballin'. Where's Mr. Ballin'? Where my guy Ballin' at? He's not. He's got to be at the top. There he is. There's my guy. Let's end this off with a Mr. Ballin'. The ritual will kill you. Distressing images. Are you guys ready? Let's go. Let's rock this out.
There are many extreme
Let's rock out with our cocks out.
religious practices and rituals out there, but there may be none more extreme than the Buddhist monk practice of Shokusenbutsu. This brutal ritual was created in 835 AD, and since then, over 1,000 years, countless monks have tried to do it. However, only 24 have ever actually been successful. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 3 phases of this ritual, and at the end, I'm going to show you pictures of what a successful Shokusenbutsu looks like. However, be warned, the images are very disturbing, so viewer discretion is advised. But before we get into that story, if you're a fan of the strange, dark, and mysterious delivered in story format, then you've come to the right place because that's all we do, and we upload once a week. So, if that's of interest to you, the next time the like button is counting something really important, start shouting out random numbers to mess them up. Also, please subscribe to our channel and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our weekly uploads. Okay, let's get into today's story. Buddhists believe that human life is a constant cycle of birth, suffering, and then death. And then you're reborn, you suffer again, you die again, over and over and over again, forever, unless you're able to achieve enlightenment, or nirvana, as it's called. However, no one really knows what nirvana actually is.
Is that like the ultimate ecstasy and shit? Is that like busting like the ultimate nut or something. Like,
is, what it looks like, what it feels like, where it is. Buddhists will say that the only way to actually understand nirvana is to experience it yourself. It's kind of like trying to describe to someone what chocolate tastes like. You can use any number of superlatives to describe the flavor, but until that person bites a piece of chocolate, they won't really fully understand it. And so
you can't really describe chocolate. Like, chocolate is just chocolate, bro. Like, if you've never had chocolate, for me to describe chocolate to you would be almost impossible. Because chocolate doesn't, like, there's nothing else that tastes like chocolate that you could be like, oh, it kind of tastes like this. No, nigga, chocolate tastes like chocolate. Like, the only way to explain chocolate is to be like, it tastes like chocolate. There's good chocolate and there's bad chocolate, but regardless, they all taste like chocolate in some fashion or not. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I've never thought about that. I never even thought about
goal of all Buddhists is to try to attain nirvana. And every day, hundreds of millions of Buddhists all around the world try very hard to do just that. But within Buddhism, there is a small subset of practitioners who have effectively dedicated their entire existence to attaining nirvana. And these people are the famous Buddhist monks. It is extremely difficult to become a Buddhist monk because the sacrifice is enormous. You have to leave your family, your friends, society, all your possessions, your name, your status, everything, and go live in a monastery, which is a kind of isolated place where monks live, and there you will spend your life living this very simple, very strict religious life where basically all you do is try to attain nirvana. As a result of this extreme lifestyle that Buddhist monks live, they have developed a reputation for being some of the most disciplined people on the planet. But even by Buddhist monk standards, their sacred ritual of Sokushin Butsu takes discipline to a whole nother level.
This is about to be
Last week,
wild.
our company decided that we needed to hire a graphic designer, and so I got tasked with finding candidates. Now, I got no idea how to do that, and so naturally, I went on Google and I looked up.
Shout out to you and your sponsorship. It's who is it? The Zip Recruiter or whatever. Shout out to them for sponsoring Mr. Ballin.
Sokushin Butsu was created over 1,000 years ago up in the rugged mountains of northern Japan by a sect of Buddhists called the Shingon. And the Shingon believed that you could attain nirvana through physical punishment. And out of that idea was born the incredibly brutal Sokushin Butsu ritual. In short, Buddhist monks can choose to participate in this ritual, and if they successfully complete it, they might attain nirvana. But they won't know until the ritual is over. Meaning it's kind of like a big gamble. Put yourself through absolute hell, and maybe you have this huge payoff, but maybe not. However, trying to attain nirvana through other means was really difficult. There was no other really clear pathways to nirvana, and so having this one distinct...
Beat yourself into enlightenment. Like, wait, what?
Okay. No matter how difficult it was really appealing. And so since its creation, hundreds and hundreds of Buddhist monks have tried it. And maybe less than 100 have actually successfully completed it. And then of that 100 or less, only 24 have actually attained nirvana through this process. The instructions for Sokushin Butsu are actually quite simple. There are 3 phases. Phase 1 is called Moku Jikagayo, which roughly means tree-eating training, and it's primarily focused on the monk's diet. It takes 1,000 days to complete this phase. However, most monks go much longer than 1,000 days. During this phase, monks will only eat byproducts of trees, things like seeds, nuts, tree bark, tree roots, pine needles, and they will collect all this food on their own. It should be noted, though, that some monks in this first phase will ingest small rocks. This is likely done because they are starving and they can't find food, and by eating the rocks take up space in their stomach and kind of curb their appetite a little bit. But because they don't actually digest the rocks,
they just
they're
sit
not
there.
technically breaking the phase 1 diet restrictions, and so they can continue on with this ritual. Additionally, during this first phase, the monks adhere to a very involved and strenuous physical exercise routine, and then whenever they're not foraging for food or exercising, they are meditating. At the end of...
What? Go back to the fucking rocks. Why are they eating? I mean, I get him like, oh, they fill up space in the stomach so you know, curb the appetite. I get it. But nigga, what? Oh, man.
1000th day of phase 1, if the monk has survived, because sometimes phase 1 monks do die mostly from starvation, it is up to them if they are ready to move on to phase 2. This decision ultimately comes down to whether or not, 1, the monk actually adhered to the strict rules of phase 1, something really only that monk would know, and then 2, whether or not the monk actually believes they are spiritually ready to move on to phase 2. Phase 2 is much shorter than phase 1, but it is significantly more challenging. And so the monks going into phase 2, they really need to kind of bring their A game and have no second thoughts. They need to be fully committed to phase 2 in order to successfully complete it. For reference, most of the 24 monks who successfully attained nirvana through this ritual repeated phase 1, 2, or even 3 times just to make sure they really were ready. Phase 2 is called Nyojo, and it roughly translates to deep meditation. But a better way to think about what this phase entails is these monks...
Do you guys realize how long 1,000 days really is? That's years. Like, he's playing this shit down like it's just like, oh yeah, 1,000 days. They just, you know, they just don't eat shit for 1,000 days. They eat fucking nuts and pine needles and fucking tree bark and roots and rocks and shit for fucking 1,000 days. Like, nigga, there's only 365 days in a year. Okay? We're talking 3 years, bruh. We talking like 3 fucking years of this shit. And he said said there's some of the people who achieved nirvana or whatever, the fucking ultimate ecstasy, busting a nut, is the fucking what? They repeated that shit multiple times? Bruh. Could you imagine eating nothing but pine needles and sticks and rocks and roots and tree bark for 3 years? Let alone 6, 9? Like, what the fuck?
Need to enter into a sort of trance-like state, almost like an out-of-body experience, because what they're going to go through in this phase is so physically uncomfortable that unless you're able to kind of detach mentally, there's just no way to go through with it. And so during the second phase, the monks will sit down and meditate basically constantly for 100 straight days. And during that time, they don't eat any more tree byproducts or rocks. Instead, they have a liquid diet. They drink a little bit of salt water, and they drink a lot of a very particular kind of tea. The tea is made from Toxicodendron verniculum tree bark, which contains the same toxin in poison ivy. Meaning, for phase 2, you basically just sit alone by yourself for 100 days while simultaneously drinking a poisonous tea that causes a massive allergic reaction inside of your throat and stomach that causes an intense itching sensation inside of you that you cannot physically itch. Also, this poisonous tea gives you explosive diarrhea and it makes you vomit a lot. If you somehow manage to survive all 100 days of phase 2, and unfortunately many monks don't, you automatically move on to phase 3. Unlike phase 1, phase 2 never gets repeated, most likely because it almost certainly would be fatal to do so. Phase 3 is either the easiest or the hardest part of the Sokushinbutsu ritual, depending on how you look at it. It doesn't have a name like the other two phases, perhaps because so few people make it to this part of the ritual, but regardless, phase 3 definitely has a strict set of rules like the other two phases. The phase 3 monk has a small pine box that has no windows built just for them. It needs to be big enough that they can sit inside of it in the lotus pose, which is how they typically sit when they're meditating. And then once it's all built, the monk climbs into this box. They put a lid over the top of it, but they put a bamboo shoot, like a bamboo pole, through the cover of this box, so there is a breathing tube for this monk inside of this box. And then they lower the monk inside of the small pine box 10 feet into this hole in the ground.
Lord.
And then once they ensure the bamboo pole is going to be above ground so they can breathe, they fill the hole in with charcoal. Before we cover what happens next in phase 3, you need some context about what this ritual is actually doing to the monks performing it. Phase 1, tree eating training, serves two purposes. The first is it's kind of like a big gut check. It really shows who wants to do this ritual and who doesn't. It's kind of like if you can't complete phase 1, you certainly can't complete phase 2 or phase 3. So it's like a filter. It weeds out the weak monks. The second purpose of phase 1 is
Fair
to
enough.
literally shrink the monk. The tree-eating diet, combined with the constant physical exercise, removes all of their body fat and a lot of their muscle, and so they're incredibly lean by the end of phase 1. And this will be significant when we talk about the end of phase 3. Phase 2, deep meditation phase, serves two purposes as well. The first purpose is that it puts the monk into that trance-like state, and then the second purpose it serves is the toxin inside of this poisonous tea kills off all of the naturally occurring bacteria and parasites inside of the monk. Again, that will become significant when we get to the end of phase 3. Speaking of which, so in phase 3, the monk is put in their box, they're lowered 10 feet into the ground, the breathing bamboo shoot is installed, the charcoal is dumped on top of them, and then for several days, the third phase monk will sit in total darkness and meditate constantly, and each day, they have a bell down there with them, they ring the bell. That's the only thing they have to do besides meditate. And above ground, there is a team of monks that are supporting this ritual, and they're listening for that bell. And the first day they don't hear the bell, it means the monk in the box has completed the ritual, and now it is time to see if they have attained nirvana. In Buddhism, someone whose body does not decay, aka a mummy, is someone who has cheated death. And to cheat death is to remove yourself from the vicious human life cycle of birth, suffering, death, repeat. Meaning, becoming a mummy is a way to attain nirvana. And Sokushin Butsu is a self-mummification ritual. Phase 1 shrinks the monk's body, it removes their fat and muscle, it also removes a lot of moisture inside of their body, and their diet also withholds nutrients to all of the bacteria and parasites that naturally occur inside of their bodies. And so those bacteria and parasites that normally would play a big role in helping decompose your body after death begin to die off. And so the cumulative effect of phase 1 on these monks is that if they were to die at the end of phase 1, their decomposition would be drastically slowed. It wouldn't be mummy status, but it would be close. The phase 2 poisonous tea, that toxin that they're drinking, that kills off the remainder of the bacteria and parasites that did not die during phase 1. Also, all the vomiting and diarrhea completely dehydrates them, which aids in slowing down decomposition after death. Finally, phase 3 is the death phase. The monk goes into their tomb, they're buried underground, and they ring that bell each day to tell the people on the ground that they are still alive. And then when the bell stops ringing, it means the monk in the box is dead. At which point the crew on the ground removes the bamboo breathing pole and then lets the body sit in the box underground for another 1,000 days. And then after 1,000 days, they pull the box up, they lift the lid off, and if there is little to no signs of decay on their body, it means the self-mummification ritual worked, they're a mummy, they've attained nirvana, and now their body is holy. And so they're brought out of the box, they're dressed in robes, they're placed in the monasteries, and they are worshipped. As for the unlucky monks who get to the end of Sokushin Butsu, but are found to be decomposing inside of their box when they're brought back up again, they're just placed back inside of their pine box and buried, and they are not worshipped. Sokushin Butsu was made illegal in Japan in the late 19th century, but we know monks continued to practice it into the 20th century, and in theory, today, monks still might practice it in secret.
What the fuck?
So that's going to do it. If you got something out of today's episode and you haven't done this already, the next time the like button is counting something really important, start shouting out random.
Bro, that shit is wild. Like, my brain is, I'm trying to wrap my whole, like, shit makes my skull itch, bro. I don't know what to say about that. Like, these motherfuckers was legitimately mummifying themselves and shit. And the reason for doing the extra few first rounds, like, that's like they were like guaranteeing, like, all right, I'm gonna make sure that I got nothing in me. Nothing. So when I go through 2, I for sure get the last little bit of it. So when I hit the 3rd level, I'm a mummy. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, that is the craziest shit ever. Like, I just don't even know what to say about that. I don't know what to say about that shit. Oh man. All right, let's end this video off with or this live with a cop video. I'm feeling real coppy right now. I want to laugh at stupid people getting arrested. We're gonna look at all the good channels. There was one I saw earlier that I wanted to watch. Where did it go? I don't remember what channel it was on though. Shit. Well, let's watch this right here. Oh, this one got a whole bunch of vidges we haven't seen. Hold up. Woman loses it after stealing a taco and says she's calling the police on the police? Oh, we watching that shit.
Because I'm telling you to get your hands...
I'm not doing nothing, though. I'm not doing nothing, man. You can't be acting like that.
And got caught. Says she gonna call the police on the police.
What's going on? So we'll cut with She concealed 2 items with that. I showed him everything that I had. Can you get your hands out your pocket for me? So she has a taco that's off of her grab and go, and then peanut butter and jelly. She went to the bathroom. She concealed that. Can you keep your hands out your pocket for me a minute? Okay, get your hands out your pocket for me. May I ask you one? Okay. Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not doing nothing, dude. You can't do that, dude.
Because I'm telling you to get your hands...
I'm not doing nothing, though. I'm not doing nothing, man. You can't be acting like that.
Get your hands out your pocket.
Call the police on... Man. Ow, dude.
Don't resist.
Dude, you're not doing shit, though, man. What the fuck are you doing, man?
Wow.
You guys are fucked up. I'm gonna call the news on you guys for this shit, man. I'm gonna call the fucking news on all you guys for this shit. Why? They're fucking saying I'm putting me down and have shit, but you guys are checking it.
She might have went in the bathroom and ate that shit.
Stop.
She might have went in the bathroom and ate that shit.
Stop pulling away from me.
You're yanking my fucking hand like
Then
that.
stop pulling.
Ow, my fucking hand. You're beating me. Ow, dude. Ow. What the fuck are you doing?
Stop. The cuff isn't double locking. She keeps moving her hand, so it's tightening up on her.
Hey, stop. I'm gonna sue you guys for doing this shit. Watch, I'm gonna sue you guys.
Stop moving.
You think I'm gonna sue you guys for that? Motherfucker.
Stop.
God, quit hurting me, dude.
You're the one that's moving.
Fucking wrist, you fucking dick.
He was able to double lock
I'm
it.
gonna sue you motherfuckers. Watch, I'm gonna sue you motherfuckers for this shit. Watch.
Calm down so they can
No,
loosen the
they ain't
cuff.
fucking saying to me like that. I'm not doing shit. I never did anything though.
Calm down so
I didn't do nothing. They're hurting my fucking wrist. Look at my wrist, how red they are right now.
They're gonna loosen your handcuffs.
The fucking
you fucking dick! What the fuck is wrong with
Can
you
you just
guys?
grab a hold of that hand?
Why? Relax. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Because you know, every time she move her hand, it just keeps.
Why? I'm gonna sue you too. Watch my girl. You're gonna fucking fire too.
Bruh, he ain't about to do shit. But I don't understand why the employee is getting involved. Unless he's a security guard. Oh, he's a security guard. He got a badge and a gun.
Stop moving.
Yeah, he's security. That's top flight right there. He's armed security. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got regular,
Relax,
Joe
man.
Schmo security. He got the gat. You know what I'm saying? He got the glizzy. He got the badge with the license to carry.
None of these guys in the area that
I thought he was just the employee of the fucking gas station.
Hey, let it go. Okay, let it go. Okay, let it go. All right, you're not in charge. Get on the ground. Let it go.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. She's just making a spectacle of herself. I just don't have sympathy for stupidity, bro. This shit is, she's so dumb. Like, she yelling and shit.
Stop.
Well,
because it's on it's in the cuff, man.
He's hurting my brain.
You don't want to fucking listen. He's trying to help you out. He took the watch from you, but you didn't want to let it go. He's trying to take the fucking bracelets off of you.
You're not taking my bracelet. You're stealing my shit.
Relax, Amanda.
You don't want no shit, bitch. It's fake.
You'll get it back.
It's fake. Fuck out of here.
Give me my stuff, man.
Yeah, she whiny, bro. I'm sorry. I just don't have sympathy for stupidity.
You know, every time.
I didn't even do anything. You guys search my stuff. I don't have anything in you guys. You guys are fucking doing this to me for no reason. I'm gonna fucking call the news on you. I'm suing you guys. I'll make sure I'm gonna sue you guys for this shit.
Okay.
I don't have anything of your guys on me. Search me. Search me. What do you guys do? You guys found nothing on me. I hope you guys fucking get ready to get sued much.
Just because you took that shit in the bathroom and ate it don't mean you didn't steal it, dude.
Ben, you going into the bathroom? Okay.
Down now.
Slide over here. Okay. You see, every time you keep not wanting to listen. Okay. I'm going to ask you, then I'm going to tell you, and then I'm going to make you. So you're going to move over here. All right. Do you understand? Yes or no? Do you understand?
He said, first I'm going to ask you, then I'm going to tell you, then I'm going to make you. I like that. I'm going to use that shit. I like that.
Okay. I need you to move over here.
But what did
Okay.
I do
I'm going
wrong?
to tell your ass.
What did I do wrong? I want you to tell me that. What did I do wrong?
Yeah.
What did I do wrong? When you had you smashed my face in the ground?
I like that.
Yeah, all the cameras are seeing this too. You're going to get in trouble. Watch.
Cool.
You are. I didn't do that. I don't have anything yours on me.
Where's your ID?
Search it.
Do you have an ID on
No,
you?
I don't.
Okay. All right. What's your last name?
I can't tell you that I do nothing.
Okay. All right. Here's the situation, ma'am.
Yeah, there's no situation because I don't have anything of your guys'.
All right, perfect. When you refuse to identify yourself, that's obstruction. You understand that, right? And you grab my hand, that's also battery. You understand that, right?
You say
Okay,
you
all
grabbed
right.
my wrist and you hurt me. And I have it on camera. It's all on camera.
All right.
And all these people
Turn
see
back
this
around.
too. All these
Get back
people
over
see
here.
this shit too. And I'm gonna call
Yeah.
my mom and watch my call my mom.
Just stay right there. That's all you gotta
I'm
do.
gonna call cops.
Hey, keep your hands
Right there, shut up.
Keep your hands out your pocket. Keep your hands out your pocket.
I have my phone. Leave my phone alone. What the fuck is wrong with you? What are you doing? You guys are doing nothing wrong.
Bruh, where's the taco and the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, bruh? You gotta have it somewhere. He over here looking at the cameras trying to figure out where this taco went. They going hard for this taco. They going hard for this taco, though. I ain't gonna lie. They going hard for this taco, bruh. They said, we need that $4 taco, bitch. Fuck out of here. And that $2 kidney and jelly sandwich. It probably cost less than that for them to make it. That and the taco.
No, we can't grab me because of me. Why are you doing that?
This ain't even a felony. This nigga got a misdemeanor. She stole $6. $6 in food.
She's right here. She has a $3 grand off of here.
A taco and
And prosecution was requested for the theft. Here's the situation, ma'am. Like I was explaining to you before, since you're listening now.
we got you on
Are you gonna
camera.
listen or if you're gonna listen, I'll talk. If not, I'm not gonna talk. Because you are gonna go to jail today.
For what? What did I do wrong? I didn't do anything wrong.
Are you listening or are you talking?
I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay,
Why am I going
so
to
you're
jail?
talking right now.
Please.
We're going out to my car since you don't want to listen.
I didn't do it. You don't have anything.
Okay, turn back around. We're
What
going.
am I going to jail for? I don't have
Okay.
anything. I didn't steal nothing.
Are you listening or are you talking?
Steal
Okay.
anything. What
All
do I have? What did I steal?
A taco and a peanut butter
Sir,
and a
what did
jelly
I
sandwich.
steal? Will you please answer
Come on,
me?
we're going out to my car.
Took that shit in the
Talk to
bathroom
him,
and
please.
ate it.
Can I talk to you, sir, please?
We're going out to the car.
I didn't do nothing wrong. You
here's-
don't have anything, sir.
Landon,
They can't find
can you help
anything
me
on
over here,
anything on
please?
me. You don't have anything on me, though. What did I do wrong?
Can you take?
What did I do wrong, sir? Can I ask you that? I don't have anything on me. I don't have anything on me, though.
We're going outside. Okay. If you pull away, I am gonna. Okay. Your stuff's coming outside.
What did I do wrong? What do I have on me? What did I do wrong? You have no right to sit here and be arresting me, though. What did I do wrong?
I mean, they got a nice little slushy selection. What the hell is? Do you see all them goddamn slushies? Fuck this bitch, man. Look at all these slushies.
Okay. Arresting me, though. What did I do wrong?
They got the slushy.
I don't have anything on me. I mean, they couldn't find anything on me either. Why are you guys taking me?
This must be a quick trip.
Where are you guys taking me? I don't have anything on me.
Just because you ate it doesn't
What am I
mean that
getting
you didn't
arrested
steal
for?
it. You can't walk in eating shit without paying for it.
What am I getting arrested for? What am I getting arrested for?
All the goddamn Walmart's out.
Face the car, please.
What am I getting arrested
got
for?
shut down. They shut down all the Walmarts.
Get in
I
the
want
car.
to know what I'm getting arrested for. This is bullshit. Why am I getting arrested? Why? I don't have no reason why.
Okay. Like I.
Why are you, Grim? Why am I getting arrested? Stop doing this, man. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna make sure you guys get sued. I'm gonna sue you guys for doing this. I didn't do nothing.
Perfect.
Perfect. Shut the door.
I don't know, dude.
I ain't no fucking do shit. Why are you guys fucking arresting me? Why are you guys arresting me? I didn't do nothing, sir. Please,
Shut
don't
the
get
door.
me to jail.
Just shut the door.
Why is every fucking call here like this? I don't know, man.
It's just for larceny, right?
And resist and battery.
Resist on you?
Yeah. All right. Here's the situation. The allegation that are being made against you is that he also has some video that's showing you going into the bathroom with some property. I'm gonna read your Miranda warning, and like I said, you can choose to talk to me if you want.
I'm sorry. I don't want to get it.
It's too late for that. And you
We're already beyond that. Like I said, this is the Miranda warning is here to protect your rights,
I
ma'am.
didn't do anything. I don't have anything on me.
Okay.
What did I have court today. I want to miss my court today.
Yeah, they'll know that you're in jail, though. It's cool.
After each one of these statements, I need you to answer with a yes or no. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
What did I do?
Okay. It's a yes or no, man. Do you understand?
Wrong. You stole some shit, bitch.
Okay.
You're on camera doing
So you
it.
don't understand that, right? We'll stop right there. Since you don't understand that, and we'll leave it at that then, because
I'm not trying to argue. I'm sorry. Please don't get mad.
How is that getting mad? I told you I'm here to protect your rights. You don't want to talk to me? That is your right. So we'll move on.
Talk to you. Yes.
Hey, come on out. She's in custody, so you know.
You have anything on you that'll poke you or stick you? You got anything?
Step over. Let me look in here real quick. Make sure she doesn't dump anything. Watch out. Move over. Let me grab her property bag from the trunk.
He's like, yeah, I'm about to hand her off to you.
Here, hold on. I got a property bag.
Oh, he didn't hand her off. He was just getting it so they could throw the rest of her shit.
Oh,
in his
there it
bag.
is.
Oh, there's the taco.
The front pocket.
Oh, you remember what you did now, bitch?
That's where you pull that foil thing from the front pocket, right? Okay. So we'll do the ban-in now.
Hey, Jessica, at this time, you're not allowed to come back to Butcher Properties. If you do, you could be arrested for trespassing, okay? And that's not just this property, it's all of Butcher, okay? All right? All right. Got it?
Yes.
You
I
understand?
need a yes or no. Okay, perfect. 10:26.
Oh, man, that's what she gets, bro. They done found the taco in this bitch's pocket. She knew she had that taco on her the whole fucking time. Why didn't she just come clean, bitch? You just caused all this over a taco, over a $4 taco. You caught yourself 3 more charges and trespassing, bitch. You stupid. You dumb. That's the dumbest shit I done heard in a long time, bro. Stupidity levels at max. Anyways, I love you guys. I'm gonna catch you guys later. Appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out with your boy. And yeah, if you guys want to hit that subscribe button, and it helps me out tremendously, I appreciate it. Hit that subscribe, hit that like button. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss none of our lives and none of the uploads that we just do randomly. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Gang, gang, gang. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Y'all have a good rest of the day or night and good tomorrow. And catch y'all later. Peace.